Tropical Depression 9, and here at First Coast News, of course, we're streaming around the clock until we see this system develop and take that turn. We're here for you. That's why we're here, to keep you and your family safe. And as we take a look, as a meteorologist, I'm saying, boy, what a mess. I mean, very disorganized system, just sheared apart right now. So that's good. We want a mess in the tropics, because you can see as we look at this circulation, it's very tough to find this morning near that tip of Cuba, and we've got a lot of wind shear. So this is the good news here this morning. I think the impacts will remain mostly offshore, but we will have some of those coastal impacts to watch, especially Monday and Tuesday with our weather impact alerts. So right now we've got winds of 35 miles per hour, a system moving north-northwest at 7. Pressure's fallen a little at 1,003 millibars, 275 miles to the northwest tip of Cuba. And the National Hurricane Center is saying it should be a tropical storm soon, okay, as it continues to slowly move off to the north-northwest. So we'll continue to watch that together today. In fact, you see the tropical storm force winds developing as we head through this afternoon. Winds over 40 miles per hour, up to 75 mile per hour winds as a Cat 1. But notice it would be well to the southeast of Jacksonville now before it takes that turn out to sea. And what it's doing is it's feeling the tug of Umberto. We've been talking about that tropical tango all week long. We said the slower this thing would get developed, okay, the better chance they would do a little tropical tango, and that would help our forecast. That's exactly what's happening. In fact, we look at our tropical watches and warnings. There's still tropical storm watches officially of Volusia County southward, so we're watching that. But notice, if you look at the big picture, most of your watches and warnings are toward the Bahamas. We've got the tropical storm warnings officially for the Bahamas and Nassau. Here at home, we've got the tropical storm watches, but that's for offshore. So that really paints the story here where we're watching those big impacts for Monday and Tuesday. Really, the rip currents, surf, and rough seas and surf, and then most of the impacts staying offshore here. So as we look at the big picture, there's Umberto. Here's what will be Imelda, and it looks like your biggest energy, most of your energy will remain well to the east of Jacksonville. So on that 7-day forecast, notice we do have the weather impact alert here officially Monday and Tuesday for some of those bands of rain that will increase. Some gusty winds of about 30 to 40 miles per hour. Most is that worst case scenario, and I think most of us less than a ½ inch of rain. Unfortunately, we need more rain than that. So notice low 80s for highs, and then we go through the week, and a very nice week developing, especially by Wednesday